Well, hey everybody, sorry for this if this is showing so close, but I had to jury rig my camera today, so not sure why it's doing that. But anyway, we're going to do a video. So we're going to talk about, is it time to begin for you, and going towards the dream that you've held, and you're wondering if people are going to look at you as an imposter. All these negative things start happening here. We all suffer with that stuff, but fighting against it is very important. So let's talk about some of the steps you need to take. Okay, I'm going to read you something here. Here's the declaration to make for yourself today. Today I choose to begin. I break free from the enemy's grip the moment I take a step forward in faith. Even if I get stuck again, I only stay stuck when I refuse to keep moving. So I begin, again and again. And that is what makes me unstoppable. Exactly. Okay, so we're going to talk about getting unstuck is not complicated. It means you have to take action. Number 2, make something small happen. Number 3, make something big happen. You know, I found that for a while I was just talking about my dream of being whatever it was. And people stopped listening to me because it was just a lot of talk. And what was stopping me was fear. It wasn't just procrastination. Procrastination is rooted in fear. But yeah, I was fearful. I thought, am I up to this? Am I barking up the wrong tree, so to speak? Am I going after something that I can't achieve? All this negativity, right? Negative self-talk. It won't keep us moving. It won't. So fighting against negative self-talk with everything you've got is so important. So this is what Martin Luther King said. Faith is taking the first step even when you cannot see the whole staircase. You don't know what's going to happen. You just have to keep moving forward and have faith. So the negative chatter has to be fought against. And taking that first step can feel so huge, but not taking it is such a negative non-action. You know, it is an action, but it's just, that's what keeps us stuck. So how do you get moving? Well, there's the first step you need to take, whatever that is. Does that mean that you need to look at what skills do you have, start making a list, and what do you need? And start discovering that by doing research on Google. What do you need to do as a paralegal? I put a video in my private Facebook group for my students called The First and Second Day on the Job, which is so important to understand what is required of you. But what is the first step today that you're going to take to make this dream a reality? Number 2, what negative self-talk is keeping you from making that step? Number 3, what positive thoughts will overcome the negative thinking? One of the reasons I want you to write down some of the things you already know is because I want you to look at that as a very positive thing. Any office experience you have, any organization experience you have, if you worked in retail and you worked on a project and you organized everything, you will fall, not easily, but you will fall. Nobody falls easily into the legal field. Okay? It is, in the beginning, you feel like you're moving like a snail. Everybody feels that. Everybody feels it. So you're in a club of us snail movers, okay? And then we start to pick up speed as we gain knowledge. So positive thinking of, well, I already have these skills, so I can just add to that. I already know Microsoft Basic. I know Microsoft Word Basic. So I can learn some advanced skills. I can learn maybe more basic skills because I don't feel I know enough. Then you solve that problem. Because as a paralegal, you will be a problem solver. Can't say that enough. So to get moving is one decision, to take one step. And I told my students yesterday in a video that for all the links I provide them, they need to just investigate each one I give them, but one a day. Don't try to investigate 10 a day. Give yourself some space, and then you pat yourself on the back and say, wow, I learned that. So when you start investigating what area of law you're interested in, and yes, you should do that on Google, or you buy some books that help you learn about areas of law, and you can get used books on Amazon. Always look at used books when you're looking for something like that. Now, granted, some of them that I've looked at recently are high priced, but there are a lot of books out there that are affordable. Or go to the library, and you can go online to your library and see if they have any of the books regarding areas of law for paralegals. You know, because sometimes it gets to be too much legalese when they write them for attorneys. And I would say try to get books that are geared towards paralegals, okay? So that's, you know, and that learning never stops. Never stops. If it stops, then you can be in this career and feel stuck because you're not constantly learning and teaching yourself new things. Because they don't teach you at a law firm. Okay, remember that. They absolutely do not. They may show you where the computer is, where the copy room is, where the coffee is, the bathrooms are down the hall, but real hardcore teaching is not going on in most law firms or corporate headquarters or government agencies. Okay? So they don't have time for that. They seriously do not have time. Their workload is pretty heavy. So I wanted to talk today about it's time to begin. It's time for you to begin your journey. If you feel you're being pulled to this career, you feel you have a high interest in it, then it's time for you to step up to the plate and start learning some things. And no, you don't have to go to school to do it. You can if you want to. You can get a certificate if you want to, but do you need it? No, you don't. There's no magic to that. So you have to have office skills because we are the administrative experts in the law firm. All right, so that is it for today's shorter video, but I wanted to pass that on to you. Don't worry about being an imposter. You cannot fake it till you make it in the law firm. You have to know a lot before you enter in. So start today and start chipping away at it, and keep a notebook regarding your progress and what you're learning, what your skills are now, and what you need to learn as you start to discover that by watching my videos here or on YouTube at Paralegal Career Mastermind, or go to my website, which is called ParalegalCoffeeTalk.com. Educate yourself into where paralegals work by going to my website and look at the top on my website and look at the 19 alternative paralegal careers list. Get your copy of that. It's a PDF. Also, then look over to the right on my website, ParalegalCoffeeTalk.com. Write that down. And then look for the free chapter of my book, Legal Break-In. Yes, you can get the whole book. There's another tab for that, but there's a free chapter for you right there. Okay? And when you click on either of the two complimentary items, the 19 alternative paralegal careers list or the free chapter, it will ask you to sign up, and then it'll take you to a free paralegal subscriber hub. Sign up there so you can see some extra freebies that I have there. Okay? All right, so that is it for today. Have a great one, and I will talk to you in tomorrow's video.